People often ask me if I'm happy now and at peace, and that's a very difficult question to answer. I'm not sure what it means. I know that I have moments of happiness in my life, and I know I wake up every morning with a sense of wonder at the miracle of creation and the life on this planet. But the other side of it for me is that if there are people starving to death, if there are people dying through violent conflict, I'm very broken about that. I'm very much in pain. And so there's a kind of duality to my existence, that I feel this joy and this wonder, but I feel incredible pain and hurt at what's happening in the world and feel really compelled to act. My name is Marcus Armstrong. I'm a peace and justice worker, and I'm trying in my life with many, many people, locally and globally, to work towards a future where everyone's basic needs are met and where people have the right and the ability to live and work in peace together for the common good. I have been arrested 20 times for acts of disarmament and acts to promote peaceful ways of resolving conflict instead of war, and I've served 4 prison sentences to date. Prison is not entirely unagreeable. It's an interesting experience. It's being a part of a subculture I didn't imagine I'd be a part of, and it's very intriguing and interesting to me, so I don't find it a major problem. And it's a great time to reflect and plan further actions. I did used to be an IT consultant. It feels quite weird and scary now to think that I did that job for like 13 years. Yeah.
Who were you then?
Blimey. When I look back on who I was then, it is a bit scary, because I think I was definitely a child of the Thatcher years, you know, ruggedly individual, looking to earn lots of money. And I wore a suit a lot of the time. I think one of the things that drives me is the belief that we do have the right to live in peace and work together in peace. And I think one of the things that was important to me when I realised this was saying, well, if I expect people to come to the support of me or my children or my community, if we're suffering, I have a responsibility to support people around the world who are suffering. My life choices have been very, very hard on my 3 girls, and I wish it had been different. And I'm going back to my faith, I suppose, in having faith that one day in the future they'll understand and accept more than they're able to do now about what I do and why I do it. What does faith mean to me? Wow. I think it means moving ahead, not knowing what will happen, but believing that we can make things change for the better, for the greater good. If I look back through history, many people who tried to make and create social change didn't live to see the results of that change. They struggled, they sacrificed their lives and many aspects of their life without seeing the results. And I think that's what's changed in me significantly, in that I've become more faithful, in that I have absolute faith that at some point in the future my work will count